I'm Joey Parr with GeekTyrant.com, and joining me is
Billy.
We're at CinemaCon 2023. We were at the Warner Brothers panel today where they showed the very first footage from the next film in the Conjuring universe, The Nun II. Now, I wasn't a very big fan of the first Nun. Like, I love the Conjuring universe, but The Nun is not my favorite film in the franchise.
No.
But, that being said, after having seen footage of The Nun II, this one looks so much better. There's so much more production value that was put into this thing.
Absolutely.
It looks like a great film that is going to terrify audiences.
I mean, just by the fact of the scenes that we saw, people around us were jumping.
Yeah.
We weren't. We laugh when it comes to horror films. It's just the way we're...
Uncomfortable laughing.
Yeah, it's just the way we react. So we don't jump, we just laugh. But everybody else is jumping and screaming. And I'm excited. Like Joe said, it's probably my least favorite of the Conjuring series.
Yeah, exactly.
But The Nun 2 takes a storyline that I'm just like, oh, that's awesome. Let's get to it.
So the trailer starts off with this little girl. Her and a few other little girls are sent into this old, creepy-ass church to clean it. And the girls are kind of picking on this little girl, and they take her to this room where there's this creepy stained glass window with a goat in the middle, right? And so they're like, if you don't stare at the goat the whole time, if you stare at the goat and then you look away, Satan's gonna get you or something like that. Is that right?
Yeah.
So the little girl's just like staring at the goat, just like freaking out. She's just like shaking, and then all of a sudden there's like the shadow behind her of the nun Valak, the creepy nun. And she's just staring at it, and obviously she can't take it anymore when the goat's eyes just kind of like
fade out.
There's some little effects there, but so she starts to panic. She runs out. The girls lock her in the church because that's what mean girls do. That's what mean girls do. And so she's trying to escape. She's running all over the place, and there's this cloaked figure that looks like it's like could be a statue underneath, and obviously there is something under that cloak.
Of course. The
cloak comes off and it starts to chase this little girl.
They don't show you what's under the cloak, which is even scarier,
but
which I love.
It's pretty easy to figure out what's kind of going on here. And then from that scene it cuts to this trailer where we learn that there is a string of killings at the Vatican. And they believe that the evil nun Valak
is committing these murders.
Is responsible.
Right.
So, they bring in Sister Irene, who is now fully a nun. She's a nun, 100%.
Yep.
And they face off. They have to face off again. And Sister Irene needs to stop her.
Yep.
But then the trailer shows just a lot of creepy stuff going on.
Lots of creepy stuff.
Like just scary jump scares, shadows, the nun.
Yeah.
And at one point, after they showed the first clip, down on the stage, all of these people dressed up as nuns started walking down the aisleways of the theater we were in.
There was a lot of screams coming from down
so
there.
It was dark 1 second, and then when the lights popped up, these nuns were just walking. You're just like, oh gosh.
It was a good effect.
It was really good how they pulled that off.
If we were sitting down on the bottom floor, it probably would have freaked us out. But no, we got to laugh at all the people that were screaming at the nuns. It was great.
But I'm excited for the movie.
It should be fun.
I'm excited. I love the Conjuring franchise. Yes. We got the Nun 2 coming up, and then they're doing the Conjuring 4, and then there's talk of a Conjuring TV series coming to HBO Max. So the Conjuring universe is in full swing. They are just doing it. They're gonna milk it for all it's worth.
Fully evolving.
Which is fine as long as they keep telling us good stories.
Right.
Like good, creepy stories that scare audiences. As long as they keep doing that, I'm good. I love the Conjuring franchise, so bring it.
First one's probably my favorite. First one's probably my favorite.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, hey, stick with us. We got more stuff from the Warner Brothers panel. We've got stuff from Sony from yesterday if you want to check out those videos. we're going to hit you with everything that we got so that you guys could be caught up just like we are.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate it. And don't forget to visit GeekTyrant.com. Thank you and good night.